here is the heavy attack. That is okay, I believe, but look at my health. I've just lost so much so quickly. So the BROOD SLICER. I hope I pronounced the BROOD SLICER correctly. Hopefully it's not like BROD or something. But yeah, it's the newest Scythe in Fortnite Save the World. As current recording, it's around 2 weeks since it's been in the game. And it looks like a harvesting tool. I'm not going to lie, it looks like an absolute harvesting tool. I'm not sure if it's from Battle Royale and they've just kind of ported it over. But yeah, it looks like a harvesting tool. And it does look like a scythe, but yeah. So what is it? It's a scythe part of the black metal set that deals moderate damage and heavy impact in a wide arc. It has a whirlwind attack, which I think is the same as the neon scythe as well. So a heavy attack that spins around several times, damaging and knocking back nearby foes. So it kind of does 1, 2, 3 spins, kind of walking forwards as they do it as well. We have our stunning and knocking back an enemy, does our, it reduces our health, does damage in around half a tile. We have crit damage, crit rating, physical crit damage, and adds up to 80% bonus damage based on the percentage of your missing health. So it should do a decent amount of damage there, but normally my hero builds with this weapon set, I'm not really a fan of it, you losing health, so I'm obviously going to have something to gain health back. We do have a 50.5% crit chance with 345% crit damage, so it's going to be critting quite frequently and doing a lot of damage. And we have a 0.9 attack speed, which, that's quite slow. I've got to admit, that's quite slow. A tenth of a second more is a whole second, so it's not going to be the fastest, but firstly, let's have a look at my hero build. And so for my hero build, Harvester Sarah, to increase our scythe damage by 62% against slowed or snared enemies. I kind of think she should somewhat be changed so it's just damage in general. Maybe reduce the damage a tiny bit, but just have it so it's overall scythe damage. I know she applies that snare after the first hit, but still, I'd like the extra damage on that first hit. Totally rocking out. Probably the best team perk in the game right now. Increase our crit rating and heal us once totally rocking out or rocking riff is activated. We have battle beat and sub wafers to get rocking riff to actually work, and the team perk to actually work, I should say. Anatomy lessons, just so we have that a tiny bit extra crit rating. Assassination, so every elimination up to 5 stacks we get more damage, which that is tiny compared to the actual damage we can do, but it's just a bit more damage. And then corrosive strikes, so I'm thinking more or less when we go to the smashers, if we crit on those, it'll do a bit of damage, but there's also a bit of affliction that applies to it as well, which is really good. And then we've got slow field and stationary hover turret. Slow field really to make Harvester Sarah's scythe to meet you actually work, and then hover turret is just hover turret really. Everyone runs that, don't they? So yeah, I don't know how good this weapon will be. I don't know how good this build will be with this weapon, but let's get into a mission with it. In the last 5 seconds launched in, and this, I have my harvesting tools on random, and it looks so similar. It really does. But there. So it is physical, so it's going to be a pain to use against like water enemies because we're losing half our damage there. So hopefully we can get a physical smasher. That'll be the perfect smasher test for this. Now I just want to find a horde to see how well it does against hordes. There we go. It's not a proper horde, it's just a few enemies. There's only 2 of us in this mission anyway, but let's try it out. I keep thinking this is my harvesting tool. Right, hopefully. Oh, we got life leech on as well, that's not going to be great. That attack speed is hindering it massively. I'm not a fan of that attack speed. If we can get 4 eliminations pretty quickly, we get... Oh no, they've nerfed it! Or is it 5? I don't even know, because I know Rockin' Riff on... What's she called? On Battle Beat was bugged, so it basically halved it if you used a melee weapon. So far, though, that didn't feel that good. If I can find another horde and like this and use a heavy attack on it, maybe it'll feel stronger. But that was not great at all. But that was okay, quite like that. I just want totally rocket. No, they've nerfed it to 10, or they've patched the bug, I think. I don't know. The damage is alright. I'm saying that. I'm not going to say it's awful. That attack speed hinders it massively. I need to harvest some metal then, so I can get my sub wafers to really see how good it can be if we activate Totally Rocking Out. Yeah, we got 2. If I can find, I don't know. Against physical enemies, obviously it's going to feel really strong. Let's find some more. And I'm not used to doing missions with just 1 person, 2 people, but like, it is near impossible to find, like, 2 other people in public sessions these days. So, oh well. I think I just saw a smasher. A physical one, though. Did I? No, it was water. Shame. Yeah, let's try down these guys. Let's activate Totally Rocking Out. And let's swing. That attack speed's a bit more bearable. But even then the damage isn't there. Wow. Remember, this is a 130 on 132s. That didn't feel that strong, if I'm honest. I don't think Totally Rocking Out is going to proc as much as I was hoping. Very, very interesting so far. Right, so the main attack I'm not happy with at all. But let's try the heavy attack. That's definitely a redeeming... Whoa! That's definitely a redeeming feature. That smasher just, like, jumped upwards. I quite like that. Especially with the little explosive round thingy you kind of get with it. But, oh, I was not expecting to be this low health, especially with Totally Rocking Out. Which is... I don't know. I don't know how to think of this. Maybe I should lower the power level because there's only 2 of us. I don't know. But I'm going to keep trying. Okay, let's try this encampment. Hopefully everything stays physical. Come on. Don't be in it. Oh, fire enemies. It's not the best. But we should still get through them. Look at that. It's not even one-hitting husklings. I know, like I said, there's only... Oh, actually we got our speed buff here. No, I'm not a fan of this. I am not a fan of this weapon. Right, I've changed the zone, but I've upped the power level at the same time. So, wow. Power level 140 these should be now. Hopefully they are anyway. But there's 4 of us, so hopefully it'll be a bit better. I just want to train these guys a bit better. Let's try it. Again, main attack isn't that good. I'm unsure. I feel like we'll properly have to test this out in the defense. I think that's the best way to test this weapon out, because so far it just doesn't seem like I'll pick this over anything else. Because when you get something new, you want to be able to say, yeah, that's a lot better than, you know, this last weapon, or this one as well. It is locked into physical or what's the other? Physical or fire. You can only have it physical or fire, so that it's just limiting it even more. Again, we're not managing to one-hit these guys. Right, these are all physical. Hopefully we can get something good here. Against the blasters? Okay, against the blasters it works quite well. Let's do a heavy attack. And we got our Totally Rocking Out for a bit of health back. That's okay, I guess. Let's get my quest item. Yeah, once Totally Rocking Out activates, it's a lot better, but that's because this team perk is so good. I'm not sure. I'm really unsure with this weapon. We'll have to test it out in the actual defense. With a decent sized set of enemies. So, again, I'm going to train him, and I just want to properly see if I can get them all with the heavy attack. So, here is the heavy attack. That is okay, I believe, but look at my health. I've just lost so much so quickly. And I'm down. And we are ready to defend. What is... Oh, I've never seen a defense like this for an Atlas. Where is it? Okay, that's strange. I have never seen an Atlas defense quite as unique as that. But it's a shame the husks are coming from the opposite direction as to where that kind of defense is built. And we've got some background music as well. Let's just properly test this out in this. We are losing 50% damage, remember. These are water enemies, unfortunately. But not much I can do. Come on, let's... It's less of the damage it does, which is what's frustrating with this. But it's that attack speed. You get basically getting one enemy a second. Or one swing a second, I should say. And I've got nothing really to counter him up there. So I'm just going to put a turret up. Change away. Again, look at that. 500,000 there. That is good. That damage number is really good. Oh, right, the music's from me. I was wondering where that music is. Is that Totally Rocking Out? I don't have a clue because I've not got the little effect around me. Maybe because I'm in shadow stance. I think everyone else has it as well. Okay, there's so many of this. I can hear that sound. Oh, it's because of this. I'm so confused. Alright, okay. Go for these guys. Again. It's the attack speed with it that is massively letting it down. I'll switch to another weapon and show you what I mean, because I can just get through people so quickly. Let's just quickly switch. If I can get some room. Let's put a turret up. I put a slowing field down over there, silly me. Let's just switch to this. And I think the attack speed's the same, if I'm honest. Oh no, it's a slightly bit faster. But if I feel like I can get totally rocking out a lot quicker with the Steam Scythe. Yeah, it's a bit faster. But with this, that attack speed's letting it down too much. I don't think I'll actually make this weapon. Like, look at that. It's taking 3 hits. Maybe if you built it for a heavy attack, but the only issue is you can't hold down on it like the Steam Scythe. Which I kind of wish you could. Here we go. Right, okay. Now we've got our attack speed up a little bit. Again, it's just too slow, even when we've got that times... Is it, what, 45% extra attack speed, I think, when you activate Rocking Rift with melee weapons. But even that, like, look at my health. I might actually have to eat the sub-wafers for the health. Which is... Look at that. I mean, I know I'm in a smokes thingy, but... I don't know. Let's try the... Whoa, that... Like, look, the heavy attack on that is alright, but again, it just... I don't know, it's not seemingly doing enough. Look at that. Not even half on a regular husk. We weren't even killing 132 husklings. Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to do this mission properly. I mean, I could always have put Survivalist Jonesy on, I did say, but I didn't think I'd need to. Because, I mean, I've got Totally Rocking Out on. I should be getting kills really quickly. But not in this case, and it doesn't help when the weapon, this weapon set in general, you reduce your health. Now, the actual normal weapons, I actually will say I'm fine with that, because you're not in the face when you're using the assault rifle. The shotgun, you're a bit closer, but you're not in the face. This one, you have to be next to them. I feel like the damage needs to be a lot more on that swing speed. A lot more. Maybe, ooh, there we go, 500,000, 500,000. It's good, but... No, I think there's a lot better. I wonder what the sword is like. Maybe we'll test the sword out. And we're taking damage on the objective here. But look at that. That is nothing. Said it already, but we do lose half our health. No, half our damage because of its physical and water. If we had this fire, we'd be losing more because, I mean, fire and water doesn't work. If these were nature, though, it would have been better with fire. But yeah, it's just... I'm not managing to get Totally Rocking Out working. I think the only time it's activated when I've used my heavy attack or ate this for the health, which is not what you want at all. I'm very... I don't know. I don't think I've got to say, if it's not performing this well without Totally look at that. Without Totally Rocking Out, then it's not gonna be a good weapon at all. That's just my opinion. I'm sure some people will say it's the best scythe in the game. It's really good, but like, I'm sorry, the attack speed lets it down massively. That losing health when you stun an enemy as well lets it down even more. Right, they're just going to keep doing that, and I won't be able to get a swing in. Let's try the blaster again. 1, 2. Like, look at the difference on and off crit there. Off crit we did nothing. Next to nothing. On crit we did a ton. But it's just, I won't say consistency, but it's that attack speed. You need that attack speed. Maybe if you could sacrifice a crit damage for an attack speed on this weapon would be a lot better. Maybe. If that's actually possible. If I was to build that, I'd probably do that. Because it's just too slow. If it's close to a second swing speed, it is far too slow. You can sacrifice a bit of extra crit damage for basically more swing speed, more DPS. I'm just going to have to put a slowing field. Where are they getting in? Let's revive you. Never mind. No idea where they're getting in from. Or how they're getting in. I think I'll level this up. I'm not a fan of it. Not at all. I quite like the shotgun in the set though because it's double burst. Where on earth are these enemies getting in from? If I could actually find where. Maybe they're phasing through the sides because these are blocked off. They can't actually get through. I am confused. We should be able to do this though. But I'm confused as to where those enemies are getting through. Come on. The reach as well. There's not really much reach on it. Like, look at that. You gotta be... Oh, that was the war launch. I thought I got some insane buggy impact and knockback there. Let's try it on the blast smasher. Yeah, I don't even think this is worth a smasher test because, I mean, that's just not good damage. It's just not good damage at all. And I can't even escape this. Oh, he's bugged now, holding the subwoofer. I should be holding the scythe. I can't even use the scythe. There we go. Let's get the last bit of these guys, which I'll probably go down to because... Oh, wait, someone adrenaline rush. That's why I got my health back there. Yeah, I'm just not a fan of this weapon at all. There we go. There's our extra attack speed. But even that... I mean, it's a bit faster. I'll happily have that if that's what the plus attack speed perk does, if you can take a crit damage off there. But that was just not great. Definitely not one of the better weapons I've tested out before. Don't think I'll be leveling up this one. That was not great. Apart from heavy attack. Heavy attack was really good. But again, you're stunning loads of enemies when you do that heavy attack. So you're going to be losing health really quickly. Highest combat, I'm surprised. And, well, that was the BROOD SLICER, so I'm just going to repeat basically what I've said. It looks like a harvesting tool. The attack speed is far too slow. Like I said, though, if you can change one of the crit damages for an attack speed, I think it'll be a lot better. But I'm not sure if it will still compete with other weapons, you know, because there's so many other weapons, I've used them straight away, I'm like, wow, this is amazing. Wow, this one, combined with that attack speed, combined with the off-crit, barely any damage. I mean, there were Husklings at times, power 1, 3, 2, that just, they didn't even die one hit. Almost every weapon in the game will one hit a Huskling because they're the lowest health enemies in the game, I believe. But that was it, really. And then the stunning an enemy, you lose health. Now, I'm not a fan of that, especially not with melee weapons, because you're guaranteed to take damage from nearby enemies anyway. But when you use that heavy attack, it's good, it does a lot of damage, but you're going to be stunning loads of enemies when you do it. So you're going to go through there, stun, 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 and then each one, you're going to be losing more and more health with each. Say if you've got 10 enemies, and if you stun each one, you're losing quite a lot of health there. But yeah, that was the BROOD SLICER. I'm not a massive fan of it. Let me know what you guys think. I'm sure people do really like this weapon, but as always, thank you for watching.